Have you ever been asked a question and you can't think of, sorry, I forgot what I was going to say then. Making mistakes, stumbling over your words, or not knowing the correct answer off the top of your head is human. It's so important that you encourage your students to try and find an answer, not always worrying if it's right or not. Hi everyone, I'm Natalie from My Progression, and this video is about making mistakes and why this is an important part of children's development. So why should we encourage mistakes? You could say that fail actually stands for first attempt in learning. And some studies have actually shown that people over the age of 24 have to fail at something first to be able to fully retain the skill or information. This shows us that getting things wrong, unless you're on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, is actually a benefit to yours and your class's development. If a child wins every single football match or gets 100% on every class test, then success is the expectation. Their ongoing success loses its meaning, and as a result, the intensity of the reward is weakened. However, when a student experiences failure every now and then, that feeling of success that follows hard work and determination is even more rewarding. Plus, it prepares them for the ups and downs of real life. Getting things wrong and failing will allow your children to build resilience and help them develop a thicker skin. A lot of people will think of resilience as being able to bounce back when things go wrong. But actually, it allows you to bounce forwards as you've learned something and you're armed with more knowledge and you're better equipped to deal with it the next time. Independence is a core part of development, and making mistakes is a necessary aspect of learning, developing, and becoming independent. Children learn from their mistakes when they experience the consequence of their actions. For example, if a student fails a test because they didn't study for it, they can learn from it and choose to be more prepared the next time. Having a sense of responsibility is an integral part of a child's growth, and having the opportunity to make mistakes enables personal growth. Let's take a look at 7 ways you can encourage mistakes with your students. Number 1, make room for it. The best way to encourage useful failure in your classroom is to make sure students know it's allowed. You could do this by using a visual on the wall of the classroom, maybe a quote about failing or a rule, and explain to your learners that making mistakes will be a required part of their time, both in school and in life. It's actually what they do with those mistakes that's important. Number 2, model failure. Too often, teachers are seen as all-knowing, omnipotent creatures. As such, they're expected to be perfect in their knowledge and behaviour. After all, some say, who wants to learn from a teacher who makes mistakes? This isn't realistic. You're humans too, and of course you're going to make mistakes. That's the beauty of being a human. This is why you are in a perfect position to demonstrate how beneficial such instances can be for real learning. You have to make sure that you own your mistakes and show the class that this is life and this is okay. I've actually just double checked, and the answer to the equation I wrote on the board is wrong. It's always a good idea to double check your results. Number 3, provide immediate feedback. It can be an incredibly powerful learning motivator, and when you're consistent with this, it allows students to get over mistakes easily, as they can quickly correct their mistake and move on. If you don't provide immediate feedback, they may spend a week thinking they were right about something and cement incorrect knowledge into their head. Number 4, embrace messy learning. Messy learning happens when we play unguided, forced to draw conclusions on our own. As the teacher, you should still provide some level of structure, templates, guiding questions, and scaffold skills, but ensure you encourage the critical thinking process. The journey to the answer may take a different and likely longer path, but they'll have got there on their own merit and will have probably made and corrected mistakes along the way. Einstein said it best when he suggested anyone who's never made a mistake has never tried something new. And if we can't make mistakes when learning new things, then when can we make them? Number 5, think of learners as your allies. They are with you every day and are beside you at every step. You keep each other company and support each other in many ways. Most of all, you're learning together. Show your readiness to struggle, fail, try again, and succeed as a team. Do you know what? I don't know what colour will come out if we mix these two together. Let's try and see. If we're not sure, it's usually brown, but it's great to show your students you're on the journey with them. Number 6, talk to them. Sometimes when your learners make mistakes, they'll get stuck and feel lost. Finding the next step to take can be hard when you're so immobilised. I know when I've tried to write a new piece of training on a new subject, I felt overwhelmed in my lack of knowledge. I can physically feel like I can't move and it's impossible. As an adult, I am able to talk myself through it and maintain a growth mindset, but your children probably can't. Ask them how you can help or what they need from you at that moment. The quality of their answers might surprise or even inspire you. And finally, number 7, encourage them. No matter what mistakes they make, they can find a way over them. Sometimes all it takes is just a little nudge in the right direction. Our learners are dealing with tremendous social and personal pressures throughout their school life. Sometimes making a mistake can seem like the end of the world to them. You're there to tell them it's not. Actually, it's the beginning of a whole new journey. I do want to make something clear here. We cannot let our students repeat the same mistakes. Mistake making should be encouraged in the safety of a learning environment, but you need to accompany this with the importance of getting things right in the real world. We should ensure that when it's time for the exams or tests, that they're able to get it right. Winning and getting things right will allow for a successful life and career, and they need to know that in the future, making mistakes could cost them a job. It's important for them to know that right now, this is the time to explore their learning, make mistakes, get things wrong, but strive to get things right when it really matters. In a mistake-friendly classroom, teachers can use errors as opportunities to assess how students are understanding course content and to support their critical thinking skills. This will allow you to create an environment in which mistakes are embraced and critical thinking becomes a natural part of the curriculum. At the tiny age of 2, I can already see my daughter feel embarrassment when she trips over or bumps into something. It honestly breaks my heart that she would feel this way. I don't know where it comes from, so I believe this embarrassment from making mistakes is actually ingrained in us from day one. We, as educators or parents, need to do as much as possible to ensure our children grow up knowing that mistakes are a part of life and a part of learning. And they are more than their mistakes, and they can always correct them. It's a big responsibility, but one I know that we all take seriously. I've been Natalie from My Progression, and if you've enjoyed this video on making mistakes, then like, subscribe, and click on the bell to keep hearing more from My Progression. And let's keep your career in motion.